LaTanya Richardson Jackson and Samuel L. Jackson genuinely mean it when they claim they're in it for the long run. Since their 1980 marriage, the couple has had a daughter named Zoe, a reality TV producer who has won an Emmy. LaTanya said to People that their commitment to one another, rather than merely love, kept them going. Since everyone wants to pretend that this isn't the dynamic of the African American family, we always said at the beginning that the most revolutionary thing Black people could do was stay together and raise their children with a father and a mother as the core of their family. Because, contrary to what we know to be untrue, only women are raising children out here, she remarked. We decided that we would stick together through thick and thin in order to alter that story. We'll work things out. Samuel and LaTanya commemorated 43 years of marriage in August 2023. Really, it's 53. She gave me 10 test drives. The Coach Carter actor posted on Instagram, saying, I passed. I believe we can produce 43 more. Love without end. Both at work and at home, the pair gets along well. The Jacksons participated in the Broadway production of August Wilson's The Piano Lesson in 2022. LaTanya directed the production, and Samuel starred with Michael Potts, Ray Fisher, John David Washington, and Danielle Brooks. Renowned actor Denzel Washington, who is Washington's father, was one of the producers. LaTanya was the first female Broadway director of an August Wilson play. She discussed her directing debut on The View with Samuel. It doesn't always matter what you choose. Denzel Washington gave this to me as a present. I was given it by he. I got it that way, LaTanya revealed. Learn more about LaTanya Richardson Jackson, the esteemed actress who is married to Samuel L. Jackson, by continuing to read. There are more celebrities in the Jackson family besides Samuel. LaTanya has a long list of theatrical, movie, and television credits. She was nominated for a 2014 Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play for her performance as Lorraine Hansberry in the musical A Raisin in the Sun. She has performed in numerous Broadway productions, such as the Come and Gone revival by Joe Turner in 2009 and the To Kill a Mockingbird adaptation by Aaron Sorkin, 2018 to 2019. Her movie credits include The Fighting Temptations, 2003, Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, and Fried Green Tomatoes, 1991. Her television appearances include Luke Cage, Grey's Anatomy, Blue Bloods, 100, Center Street, and Luke Cage. Together, the couple has acted in 3 movies, Mother and Child, 2009, Freedomland, 2006, and Losing Isaiah, 1995. They were also producing partners for the critically acclaimed documentaries Enslaved, 2020, and The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray, 2021, in which Samuel played the lead role. In 2022, LaTanya remarked to People, I'm amazed at how busy we are in our 7th decade. I'm grateful because I think of all the things that could be. LaTanya was reared in Atlanta and began performing at the age of 15. The oldest private HBCU liberal arts college for women, Spelman College, is where she studied. She began performing in the kids' theater and kept doing so all the way through to graduation. In 2017, LaTanya told Variety, I got to work with such luminous actresses as Diana Sands in Macbeth. Atlanta was a welcoming presence for a lot of artists, they called it the Mecca of the South. LaTanya and Samuel met in Atlanta when they were undergraduate students at Morehouse College. When they were both performing as members of the Morehouse Spelman Players, they started dating in 1970. LaTanya was very much a city girl, an Atlanta girl, according to Samuel, who also said that she was part of the whole Black revolutionary thing that was happening at Spelman. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution claims that the Jacksons gave Spelman $5 million in 2021, the largest alumni gift in the school's history. The LaTanya Richardson Jackson and Samuel L. Jackson Performing Arts Facility will be named in their honor for the theater, lobby, dressing rooms, and supporting spaces of the liberal arts facility. At a joint 2020 appearance on The Graham Norton Show, Samuel acknowledged that he was unable to recall whether or not he had proposed. Sitting beside him, LaTanya corrected the record. She stated that they had to get married immediately away so her grandfather could accompany her down the aisle because at the time he was very ill and very concerned that she and Samuel weren't married. She said, "So now you have to ask him if you may marry me, and then you have to ask me will I marry you, and you did," to which Samuel answered, "I did." LaTanya called it semantical, while Samuel felt it was romantic. Jackson discussed their different recollections of their engagement once more in a May 2023 visit on The Jennifer Hudson Show. "My story was that one day I came home and LaTanya had these invitations printed out. She handed them to me in a stack and said, 'Be here,'" narrated the man. Following that, he related LaTanya's account of their engagement, saying, "At the time, I was high on drugs, so I doubt I understood what the hell was going on." Thus, she's most likely correct. LaTanya co-founded the nonprofit Samuel L. and LaTanya Art Jackson Foundation with her husband in 1999. Since then, the foundation has given grants to groups that support the arts, education, and health. The National African American Museum of History and Culture received donations from the Jacksons as well. After touring the museum's potential Washington, D.C. location, LaTanya told the Washington Post that she was inspired to take action. "When she told the newspaper in 2016, it was the most emotional moment for me. I was aware that the idea's time had finally arrived. I hurried back home and informed Sam that in order for us to complete this, you must donate and we must be involved." The Jacksons are vocal on social media on matters close to their hearts, such as securing justice for Breonna Taylor and preserving the right to vote, particularly in Georgia, LaTanya's native state. LaTanya frequently posts pictures of herself on her yacht, both alone herself and with friends and family. The pair takes a leave of absence from work in July each year to spend time with family, which usually involves boat trips with their daughter Zoe and her friends. Samuel has one rule for their outings, as the pair told People, "Don't wake anybody up. When you sleep, you sleep. After that, we all gather to dine." LaTanya and Samuel, together with their pals Magic Johnson and Judge Greg Mathis and their spouses, rented a super yacht in July 2023. France, Italy, and Greece were visited by the group. They had dinner at the renowned Di Paolino Ristorante in Capri with Michael Jordan and his spouse, Yvette Prieto. The Jacksons have had many hardships throughout their decades of marriage, with Samuel's drug and alcohol addiction being one of their worst. LaTanya was the one who assisted her spouse in entering treatment early on in their marriage. Currently, Samuel has spent more than 30 years in recovery. He said, "She gave me the chance to be the man I was supposed to be, to People." Samuel has frequently expressed his love for LaTanya in public, notably with a heartfelt Instagram post on the occasion of their 40th wedding anniversary in August 2020. "We started dancing 50 years ago, and it was all fun and games. Today, 40 years ago, became real." He posted a picture of the couple slow dancing with the caption, "The slow drag of our lives pressed together, I led sometimes, she did. We moved as a unit after we eventually got that rhythm where there was no leader. Even if we don't cover as much ground as we once did, we are still connected to one another, hip to hip, supporting one another, and embracing the space that is ours. Cheers to your anniversary, at @LJackson_I adore you for keeping me alert and moving for 18,250 days. You provide joy to my spirit, we're not done dancing, so don't change the music." LaTanya, Samuel, and Julianne Moore got to know one another while working on Freedomland. LaTanya said, "We call her J.M.O." to the New York Times in 2014. Other close friends of LaTanya's include well-known pairs like Magic Johnson and Cookie Johnson, Denzel and Pauletta Washington, and Spike Lee and Tanya Lewis Lee. These pals frequently feature on LaTanya's Instagram, particularly when they receive birthday shoutouts. During their romantic evening at the 2022 Tony Awards, the Jacksons strolled down the red carpet together and gave Take Me Out the trophy for Best Play Revival. Samuel honored his wife on stage for a moment. 3 decades ago, I secured my first Broadway position as an understudy for August Wilson's The Piano Lesson. Thus, I'm excited to be returning in September for a reprise of The Piano Lesson, directed by my wife LaTanya, rather than serving as an understudy, he declared. Samuel looked stunning on the red carpet at the 2023 Tony Awards in a navy blue Giorgio Armani suit, while LaTanya looked stunning in a black dress with lime green feather cuffs. Later that night, the pair gave Leopoldstad the Best Play prize. Samuel and LaTanya commemorated the 30th anniversary of Pulp Fiction at the TCM Classic Film Festival in Los Angeles in April of 2024. At the exclusive cast reunion, the pair was accompanied by Uma Thurman and John Travolta.